like it's NAS racing. Keep going.
Hey. What's the fucking hesitation?
You all right, man?
I think that's my
whoa.
That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line in that joint, y'all. Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What are you doing? What's what doing?
This is Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, y'all. I am your boy Black Pedro.
Yo, this is Shang in the building.
Yes, sir.
In the building, I want to first off thank everybody in Portland, Oregon for this past weekend that came out to the Savage AF live show with me and Black Pedro.
Right there at Harvey's Comedy Club. Shout out to Harvey's, the staff there, everybody.
Everybody was super cool.
And the city of Portland, man. You guys really came out for us. Y'all really did that.
Fantastic crowds and
7 great shows. Man. We did
19 naked hoes.
If those who don't know, man, this is a real fact, straight up science. Portland, more strip clubs per capita than any other city in America.
Yes.
More strip clubs in
That's
Portland.
why we went for the booking.
Yeah.
That's why we went.
That's why I almost stayed.
Yeah,
that's why
Pedro was
going to
stay. Yeah, he was going to definitely stay. But no, we want to thank you and make sure that you follow us. Make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms. Hit us up on Facebook at Savage
AF Radio. On Facebook, Savage AF. On all the other platforms, hit us up on at Savage AF Radio. That's on Insta, on Twitter, all the platforms that are on social media.
And also, you can check us out on the podcast version of the show on iTunes. Make sure you subscribe.
Stitcher,
Slacker. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast too. Subscribe, motherfuckers. Don't make me come in there. Make sure you subscribe. So iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, all of them.
All of that shit, y'all. Make sure y'all get at us, yo. And make sure you understand that if you have a brand new GM vehicle, right?
Yeah.
That new.
The new.
Dash is in your dash. You know what I'm saying? Like
the dash is in your dash.
Right up in your dash. The
that
app
sounds
is
so bad.
there.
That sounds nasty, man. That sounds nasty.
And for those who are listening to us on iTunes, Google Play, whatever, if you do want to catch us live every Tuesday from 3 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, then you can do that by downloading the Dash Radio app and then going to Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy then checking out Savage's Fall.
Yes, and make sure that you absolutely share it with your friends. Make sure you subscribe and share it with your friends.
Shang, I just want to say congratulations, brother. You really tore that shit down in Portland, man.
I appreciate it, man.
And I've seen you grind, man, but you really brought them out, man. Like 7 shows.
We had 7 shows.
Packed the fuck out.
We had a show at 5 in the afternoon.
We had a 5 o'clock matinee show on a Saturday. And let me tell you what you did, Portland, because I know you're listening. Yeah. You came out and you got drunk. You got drunk at Saturday in the afternoon, Portland.
5 o'clock.
You are my kind of fucking town, guys. I love you.
It was everybody was super cool. The staff was fucking great.
Oh man, it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, the bartenders, everybody, food, everything.
Yeah, man, you know it, man. So and thanks for having me, bro. That was a good old time.
No doubt.
Savage AF.
We're going back too.
Oh, we're definitely going. They definitely want us back.
Yeah,
in Portland, man. Portland. What else is going on, man? That was the weekend for us, right?
Yeah, that was the weekend. The whole week, actually.
Yeah, that was.
We left Thursday through
through Sunday.
But we appreciate y'all coming out for the live shows. There will be new live shows coming up. I will make sure that not only on the show that we get at you and let you know the deal, but on the Facebook page, you can see updates of the show.
No doubt. And then also be sure, speaking of live shows, you can catch Shang this week at the Long Beach Laugh Factory, both Wednesday and Friday night.
Yes, I'll be there Friday night. And also, you can go to the website and check out the information. And you can check me out at the Rec Room. If you get a chance, the Rec Room, if you get a chance, you can check me out at the Rec Room this Sunday at 8 o'clock. And I appreciate all y'all coming out for the live shows, and it's going to be a good show. I saw what you did with the, All right, so...
So you know how we do on Savage AF, guys. We always have big, bright talent come through here. Some of the best. This one...
Say bright.
I mean...
I wouldn't say the brightest. Is that what you're saying? Not the brightest?
Oh no,
the hottest, not the brightest.
Okay, we'll give you that.
The hottest.
I mean, you shine bright, girl. You shining bright. We see that. We like that.
Diamond.
The hottest. And the brightest. Fuck that.
Fuck all that shit. The hottest and the brightest. God damn.
I'm not even sure what kind of title you give this person. Just like creative force or
just everything.
Everything. This is everything,
everything
y'all.
known to mankind.
This is it right here for y'all. The one and only.
That is me.
Gracy Lace, y'all. Give
Grace!
it up.
Yeah!
And the crowd goes wild. So tell the people about this show, Savage AF on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. We are for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell the kids how they can follow you, find you, and what you all about.
Yeah.
Well, you can follow me under Instagram, Captain Chaos, Kayous, because I believe that children should not spell chaos the right way.
There you go.
You can also follow me on Give Grace.
Okay.
Give Grace
as Facebook.
Okay.
And you can go to femdronefilm.com.
I love that name.
So tell us about this
drone.
Tell us about this drone life, because that's that's like you. That's what you're doing. That's one of the things you're doing.
I didn't want to. Got a little erection there. Not full boner, but.
Do I tell you how I came up with femdrone, or do I tell you how I became the baddest motherfucking female drone pilot ever?
Feel free to do both.
I think it's both.
You do both. God damn it.
So basically, I'm in Croatia. I'm flying out of my hotel room for like 2 hours. I know I'm in a no-fly zone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit. So I keep flying my drone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm waiting for them to come to my hotel room.
Right.
Finally, I get the knock on the door. Cool. I'm ready for it. Mm-hmm. So I go up to my door and I see there's 2 security guards. There's some chick. There's a guy in a uniform. And I'm like, yes.
Some chick. Like that.
I didn't answer the door, but I said yes through the door. And they said, oh, sorry, wrong room. And I was like, fuck yeah, all day long. So I've flown all over. I've flown in police station parking lots with the cops around me looking for the person flying the drone.
And they just never think it's you.
Fuck no. They never are looking for the girl.
No, if they saw a dude out there like with a blunt in his mouth, they'd be like, that's the guy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Literally that day in Croatia, I got femdrone.com.org.edu, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I got everything.
So that's on all your platforms?
Yes.
Okay. Gotta make sure, because you know, I'm just on everything.
It's I own everything.
You
Don't
own
anybody
everything.
try to fuck with my shit.
Fuck these
I own
other women.
everything.
You own everything.
So did you think about it going in that they'll never see me coming, they won't know it's me, or did you just in that moment you realize like, oh shit?
I was ready to own it at the time. I just figured I'd just play stupid, just do the dumb girl thing. Oh, haha, so sorry.
Right.
And then
there's no fucking way somebody's not going to see you coming. I'm just letting you know that.
More than you think.
I literally hold the remote controller in my hand, and cops will disperse around me looking for the person flying the drone.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, go get him.
They went that way, officer.
He's seen it. This is my partner, Max Froggenschlagen.
Max
What's up,
Froggenschlagen.
Max?
How's it going?
Chilling, man.
Froggenschlagen, is that Asian? Where's that from?
Floggenschlagen? That sounds.
Asian.
What is that?
We'll go
Okay.
with Asian. Fuck
Yeah,
it. We'll
okay.
go with whatever. It's like, all right, yeah.
True Japanese genteel.
Floggenschlagen sounds like something you do with your cock. That's
Okay.
what it just sounds like
He's
to me.
actually, he helped me launch my drone for the first time. I did my first time flight with him.
That was before her second flight that went directly into her arm.
Okay.
Ow, that
Yeah.
one sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
was
way,
Wow.
we live and we learn. Okay.
Yeah, believe-
Good
yeah.
thing it wasn't a car.
You know what? I couldn't fly drones because I would do real dirty shit. I would really do. I would.
I own
You got it.
xxxaerial.com.
Okay, yeah, I would go-
Ariel
Yeah.
xxx.xxx. So we're on the
Yeah,
same page.
yeah, I would be
homie.
watching people through their windows. I would be like, dropping like pieces of shit on
We'll
people.
talk
And,
later.
like my ex,
We'll talk
like my
later.
ex would be like, "What is that buzzing?" Nop. Fuck her.
Right on. So with the droning, is it a
That
community?
sounds so weird.
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds like a community is building
With
here.
the
It sounds like
droning.
you're becoming the queen of some world of droners or
Well,
something. Is this a real thing?
It's
I
definitely a superpower.
Damn. I wasn't even going to question that, sir.
I'm very humble.
Okay.
But
Get the fuck out of here. Did you actually say that? You let that shit come out your mouth.
I mean, I have sunglasses on.
Yeah,
so I
you
can-
have on sunglasses inside. There's
Can't
no
see
fucking
the
way you're
lies
humble.
behind her eyes.
All right? You're not humble. Stop it.
I'm very humble.
Oh
So-
my God.
First of all,
Oh my
if you
God.
if you have to say it, it's just not true.
Did you just adjust your titties? Let me tell you something.
Are you gonna
Yeah, for
believe
the-
anything
Yes.
I say now?
I'm
For
not-
those
yes,
who
I
can't
believe-
see, there's
You know
some
what?
titty adjustment going
you
on
know
in
what?
studio.
I was wrong. I was out of line. Continue.
Okay, so
That's what titties will do.
Let them speak. Shay.
Let her speak. Let them speak. And would you like more pudding?
I would love more,
More
pudding.
If you don't eat your meat, how
Eat pudding.
have your cake if you don't.
Yeah.
Can we
don't
cut
need
the
no.
track? Yeah, I mean, I want it. I want it in here. Let's get some.
No, but no, I just when you said that, I mean, I'm not the person that's gonna let you slide with that shit. Like, I'm very humble.
No, I am.
and,
I am a very humble
I read
person.
the Bible sometime to cripple kids. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I legit have a Bible in my living room.
But you don't read it to cripple kids.
It looks really good.
It looks good. It looks like you.
There's a hole cut in the middle, bunch of weed pipes.
I know. There's a
Quarter
bunch of
ounce.
weed.
Well, turns out when you go to church, you're not supposed to steal the Bible.
No.
I've
I
heard
thought
that.
it was for us to take.
No,
Right.
no. It's not called stealing. It's called getting your blessings.
No, it's called God
It's
wanted
just-
me to have it
Yeah, that's what I'm
because he
saying.
doesn't want me to Google this shit all the time.
Right, and if God didn't want you to have it, He wouldn't have let you steal it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? The
They would've-
logic, a lot of logic.
They would have put those security tags on it, like at
Right.
the department store. You know what I'm saying?
It says Holy Bible for you. And I was like, thank you.
Thank you.
That makes sense to me.
So
Thank
basically,
you.
I don't
that's
know how
what
that makes sense, but that makes sense.
that's what the drone world has
You know
done
that's
to
some
me.
gangster shit that you stole the Bible. I
It's
mean,
not-
didn't
it's not
steal it. It
stealing.
was
It's
given
not
to me
stealing.
by the
Shut up.
Lord.
It is
It's
stealing.
God's
Break
word.
even, though,
Look,
right?
Yeah,
jerk
that's
off
true.
Jesus wanted me to have that Bible.
There you go.
and what would Jesus do?
He would be jerking off. It depends on what age I'm thinking.
You know what though? But
I have
don't-
a hard
I
time
don't
with
think
Jesus.
would jerk off because the holes in his hands would hurt.
Jesus
Stop it.
didn't have to jerk off. He ran with prostitutes. Okay, come
Bam.
on, guys.
But that was
We're
when
gonna
he was
come on,
what kind
older.
of man hangs with prostitutes and then goes
Okay,
like, all right, I'm
let's-
gonna beat one out.
Let's
Come
just
on, bro.
get off
Come on.
topic of me. Can we talk about jerk off Jesus, the 10 to 15, 16-year-old years that nobody talks about?
That,
Oh, yeah,
that
no.
10 years when he was skateboarding.
He was
Nobody knows.
missing. He was missing. Yeah, they didn't hear from him from like 12 to 33 or something.
13 to 30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that was a lot of jerking off, pretty sure. I have a hard time believing in jerk off Jesus. But I believe in God. Thank you,
Fuck
God.
it.
I
Hashtag
can
jerk
fly.
off Jesus.
Yeah. And if you're just tuning in and wondering why you're hearing about Jesus with his dick in his hand, that's because you're listening to Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang. And if you want to call in 310-986-6610.
Yes.
And also get at us on all the social media platforms. Savage AF Radio is the Instagram, and my Instagram is Comedian Shang.
I am at Black Pedro, guys. Make sure you follow us there.
And I am at Captain Chaos.
Captain Chaos.
One woman, she wanted revenge. Captain Chaos.
It's more
Gracy
like, it's more
Lace,
like
y'all.
Chaos.
Hey, Chaos. It's
Chaos.
chaos. Isn't it
Australian
chaos?
It's chaos.
Where are
like
you
a
from? Fuck that. Where are you
motherfucker.
from?
I grew up on the hard streets of Irvine, sir.
Oh,
Did you just
yeah.
actually say the hard streets of Irvine?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that,
Hey
that
man,
yeah.
hey man, if you ever been down to the Spectrum, trying to navigate that mall sometimes is hectic. Boy.
Yeah, it's
We
like-
grew up there. It was there. I
We
remember
were in
before
choir
the-
together.
Yeah, we
that's
were
our
with
that's
high
our
school
super
together.
producer Cassie Dang, y'all.
Wait a
Y'all
minute.
know her.
First off, Irvine, there's nothing hard streets in Irvine.
Really? You try crossing the street against the crosswalk light.
Okay, that might be bad.
I've literally in Irvine been pulled.
You try walking into Irvine.
I've had
Well,
I've
it's
had,
dangerous for me because
No,
I'm
no,
black.
this is real. I've had 6 cop cars pull up on me as a pedestrian in Irvine.
That's because
Like,
you're black also. You can only be white or
It sounded like a
Asian
choir and
in
everything. Like,
Irvine.
That's true.
That's because they have to escort all of the homeless people out.
That is a fact,
So they have to see
actually.
if they're,
But-
they're checking
but
if
so-
they're
Go back to
homeless.
Tustin.
No.
They're checking
the
to see if I'm
officer-
homeless, and I have on a watch that costs as
No,
much as
the
car.
officer-
But
the
they don't
officer-
know that.
Fact.
They don't know that before they pull
The
you over.
officer
This is
literally
bullshit.
said, we got to make sure you're not breaking into any houses. You understand, right?
Dennis
I was
Rodman's
like,
struggle
God
is
damn.
real every time he goes.
Every time. But no,
God
Irvine,
damn.
no. I mean, they got a great comedy club now. I go do the improv.
There's no good comedy club in a mall.
No,
No,
that's not
that's
true.
good. That's not true.
I don't love the improv in Irvine.
The Irvine Improv.
But they're
That's
a
great
little
club.
soft. They're a little soft. They're soft with a capital T, but you still like, especially with my act. I'm telling you, they go for it now. I mean, the crowds down there are changing.
Well,
Yeah, the crowd.
shit, I'm glad that I fucking moved out of there 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You glad I got the fuck out of there?
I moved right there, 30 miles up to LA.
Oh, okay. Well, I live right around the corner. I live up there in Hollywood.
Hey,
so,
neighbor,
hey,
what's
neighbor.
up?
So, I mean,
Gonna toilet paper your house later, hey?
yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna do it myself anyway.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You could tell, can't you?
Yep. I'm gonna do it
Gracie-
with drones.
We're in you could
Gracie
tell.
Lace. So what's the goal? Like where are we taking this our dronedom to the future? Like what's
Africa.
okay.
Did you say the dronedom?
Yeah, man. It's good. You gotta
That's pretty good.
if we're gonna make up words, let's keep doing it. So you going to Africa? Just gonna-
Africa. I want to do VR for children. I want to have them like National Geographic. I grew up fully submersed in my imagination. And I want to be able to provide that for children where it's like they can roll with fucking elephants and giraffes and lions and feel safe. There's people that live here in Southern California that have never seen snow, and it's 1 hour away.
It really is.
And I have the ability and the desire to go to all these different places and to do this. So if I'm able to be there, why wouldn't I make a bigger difference? So
Because Africa hot as fuck.
Well, no, but that's what I'm
not
saying.
just Africa, but I mean, like I'm moving to Bali in August. Like I love everything. I love the jungle. I love everything.
But she said she wanted to VR.
I know,
Africa,
but you
so
can't. Hold up. You can't just gloss over and go to the next sentence and say, "I'm moving to Bali." And you got to tell us
well,
why.
I was letting my sister know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just letting
You
her
gotta
sister-
let that. You can't just be like, "Hey, by the way, I got this trip to Saturn, and who wants a sandwich?" You can't fucking do that. So why are you going to Bali?
Wanted to announce it.
I know. Why are you going to Bali?
To that one.
Why? I know. Why are you going to Bali?
I grew up Indo. I'm adopted. My adopted father is from Papua New Guinea, and he taught me island style.
Right.
Cassie's pulling that shit
She
away
pulled
from
the
my
mic
mouth.
while you're talking.
You know
That's
what? You know what? Don't
Nobody
even.
sees the lipstick on my teeth,
Yes,
though,
they
Cassie.
do.
Really
Yes, they
doesn't
do. Yes, they do see you.
Do they see the shame on my
Nobody
forehead?
see you right there.
Nobody can see it from that. You're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
you forgot.
Keep it going.
Yeah, you're right there.
Keep it going.
No,
You're
I
good.
mean, I've always been an island girl. I've had this like weird drawn to island style. So I
You
was
like the
given an
islands?
opportunity.
Well, he from the islands. I'm from the
I
islands.
do love the islands. Yes, actually, Jamaica is one of the
Why?
my
Why?
most. It taught me respect. I heard respect not one, not two, not three times every single time on, and I thought that I understood. And then I dove with great white sharks 70 feet below, and I swam on the dorsal of a 22-foot great white shark, and I realized exactly what the Jamaicans were talking about, and it made me feel
Let me tell you something.
island style like a.
I mean, so you Bali. That's not
All
a big
right.
shark thing, is it?
Yeah, there's sharks there. There's great diving in Bali.
I've never been to Bali.
The monkeys will fuck you up, though.
Yeah.
Boy, that's not just Bali though. In general, monkeys will fuck you up. Like,
I
that's
mean, that
just-
sounds
it's part
really
of what
racist.
they do. It's
No,
part of what
no,
they
it
do.
doesn't.
Whoa, where you from? Oh,
Whoa.
Irvine. Yeah, no, I get it.
No,
that sound like
you're
Irvine.
allowed to say monkey without it associating with. That is the strangest shit in the world.
Shang-
Hey, I didn't mean to say monkey. You give a
Shang-
fuck. You can say monkey lunky. I don't give a
I
damn.
better apologize.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
saying.
Listen. Don't apologize. Not with those breasts.
I never
Okay,
will.
you walk like a warrioress. You hear me?
Warriors.
Okay.
Warriors.
I wore
just
this
made
shirt
that
for
up.
you guys, Johnny Cash.
No,
I
no.
slid it a little too low, so my titties are full out. But it's
Yeah.
the one where he's like,
Hey, never apologize with tits like that. You
I
hear
mean,
me?
I don't.
That's right.
You walk like a fucking just powerhouse. You hear me?
Yes.
If I had tits like that, I'd fucking do it too.
Yes, Daddy.
You
All
keep
right,
on
it's all
titting.
right.
Keep on titting.
That's okay.
Listen, I love your message of, and your goal to bring sort of these imaginative these landscapes to kids, right?
Right.
But it kind of struck me as you were saying it that you grew up fully in your imagination. One thing I worry about, like this next generation of younger kids with things like virtual reality and the video games and the social media,
Drones.
is like now the imagination is going to come from the outside. It's like
Well,
you know what
I
I mean.
plan
And
on
do we worry about that
fucking
at all?
people up.
Right.
Like I plan on finding depth in virtual reality to a point where I know it's going to ruin people's lives.
Okay.
But at the same
Sign me up. Shit.
I mean,
is it a monthly subscription?
It's going to be it's going to be this, and then it's going to go straight to porn. And it's going to be a little bit hard for me to explain how I'm doing the children thing and the porn thing. But
Not
people
at
are going to
all.
have to
as
deal
long as you
with
keep them
it.
separate.
They're going to have to deal with it because it's happening.
Right. Long as you don't get R. Kelly to do the soundtrack.
Yeah,
you'll
just
be
keep
fine.
the two departments separate completely.
Long as there's no
and you
Michael
will
Jackson references.
So where do you see it going then in applications in porn? Well, I know there's those applications where you can like look down and see yourself.
It's
getting
point
it,
of view right now. It's
No,
boring
no.
as shit.
It's all POV, right?
It's all point of view. They say it's virtual reality. It's not. I want to see what color her panties are. I want to know what's in that fucking drawer. And I know guys don't give a shit what's in the drawer,
No, we do.
but I want to know what color her panties are.
So
and
do
as soon as
I.
I can walk up and see, then that's a depth, and that's going to change everything.
A whole nother.
You know
level.
what? I see what you're saying, but for me, porn, it pretty much
because it's
sells
gotten-
itself.
I mean, yes.
I know that
absolutely.
now it might add a new dimension.
I'm a female,
but
so I overthink everything,
I can-
which is why it's going
Yeah.
to be amazing.
there you go. But I'm just saying, I could just see a,
Dude, I never even
titty
thought
on
of
the wall, and I'm good. So I don't know about the rest of the men in here, but
I mean,
it
you
takes,
haven't even
goddammit.
seen my face yet, but I'm pretty.
To be honest, yes, you are. You are quite
you're-
gorgeous and talented.
You fine. Look at it. You finest frog here. That's what
Finest frog here.
You guys.
Shang, if I saw a titty on the wall, I'm gonna ask, "Where's the rest of the woman?"
No, not
Like,
an
I'm gonna be
actual
hey,
titty.
Who
Just
left
one
this titty on the
titty.
wall? Like,
A
what
picture.
the fuck?
Pin the
Who
titty
left
on the
this
wall.
titty on the wall?
Rebecca, where'd she go?
No, I'm saying like for me, it doesn't take a lot of porn to get me where I need to be.
Yeah, I feel like a
But
light
I think
socket would
if it
probably
was
do
more
it.
creative, I might watch it a little longer. But the end result is,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's like there's everything you could possibly think of. It's so much. I will never look at parking cones the same. I've seen the most
Yeah.
bizarre
Wow.
things.
Yeah, that happened.
You know,
That happened.
it's like,
It happened where?
what in the world?
What do
I
you
just
think?
want to see like people making out again.
She wanted long sensual kissing.
I need like, I just bring it back.
What
Bring
I
it
do,
back to basics.
what I do is I watch it the first time for me, then I go back and watch the story.
That was 2 girls,
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
cup. I
Because
mean,
the plot.
Yo, 2 Girls, 1 Cup told me who I was as a man.
Right.
To be honest,
could you watch the second time through?
listen,
Yes.
I watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup, and then I spent the next 42 hours watching that video over and over. I couldn't stop watching
I'm
it.
gonna tell you right
There's a period I just couldn't. I was like, is it ice cream? Is it
Pedro?
really shit?
Black
Like I got
Pedro?
analytical about it.
No.
It taught me a lot
watched
of myself. I was like-
once, and I said, I'm good.
Yeah.
Did you make it through the whole thing?
I made
Or
it through the whole thing and said, enough.
You're a stronger man than I am,
I just
sir.
couldn't. It was nasty.
You know what's funny is the reaction videos. The videos of the people who watch it. It's hilarious.
I mean, I puked like the first 10 seconds and then like literally right next to my desk. And then I was like, okay, fuck this. I'm not going to puss out on this one, and just watched it again. I'm making
That's how I
it
felt about
so
Leaving
big.
Neverland.
For me, I was completely under the premise the whole time that I was like, this has got to be like ice
But it
cream
was
or some
poop
chocolate
coming
mousse.
out of her butt.
No, I'm like, they might have squirted some chocolate mousse up her butt and then she shot it back out. I'm
Poor
like, this is going down
Cassie.
too easily. But
what the fuck are we talking
so
about?
gross.
oh well, if you're wondering, you're just tuning in. This is Savage AF
that's
on
how we-
Marcus King
that's how we
presents
draw it
Dash
back to
Comedy,
this bullshit.
and we were talking about 2 Girls, 1 Cup with Gracy Lace, y'all. We are gonna take a little break, y'all. When we come back, we are gonna have more guests. We're going to talk about this drama going down in the White House.
And we're going to talk about, I guess.
And we're going to have, our segment, J News, Savage with News, and we are going to be talking about Nipsey in these streets, y'all. So please stay tuned. Savage AF. We'll
I
be
miss
right
you
back. Hey, we're right back at you guys, live and direct. This is Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash
Comedy.
I'm Black Pedro.
This is Shang in the building.
And I'm Gracy Lace.
Look at it. I like it. That's the first guest who just jumped right in. Like,
like
I'm
that.
on the show now. Fuck it.
Hi, Julie.
She's like, fuck it. I'm on the show now.
And make sure you download the app. Make sure you download the app.
Dash Radio is
Yes.
the app, y'all.
Is
Download
this the right
that.
address?
Yes.
Let's see.
Download the
I
app.
like Lacey is like she's getting cocktails ordered to the to
I'm calling
Dash
saucy.
Radio right now.
Okay, well, I
Is that the right
don't
one?
drink, but I'll watch.
They deliver
Yeah.
also limes and milk, sir.
Okay, wow. What are you trying to say? I'm yogurty? What are you
I
saying?
don't know.
I'm gonna
What
get
was
you that
that woman?
address.
I don't know.
I'm
What
gonna
was
get
that
you that
woman?
address in 1 second.
Okay, but now make sure that you check out the website that we're going to be coming up with. I
you
said,
can't even check that out yet. But check
No,
us out on
okay.
Facebook, yo, Savage AF.
Hit us on-
all the platforms, all the social media platforms at Savage AF Radio, guys.
and the podcast. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
All of that shit.
And you know what?
Download the podcast through iTunes. Download the fucking podcast. If I got to tell you again, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to wipe my dick in your yogurt.
And then
Hey,
I'm coming and I'm gonna fuck you up too.
Yeah.
Fuck you up after the yogurt.
And then
After the yogurt.
she's going to fuck you up, but then I'm going to fuck you up. There's going to be a lot of fucked up.
I'm just gonna
Fuck
fuck
this
you up.
and that.
Keep fucking you
And
up.
We're losing a lot of sponsors
of-
right now. We're losing
We
sponsor
love you. I have
after
big titty
sponsor.
sponsors. You should stay.
You're gaining new ones.
So yeah, and for those who are doing the podcast thing, just understand that we got to give shout outs to Comedy Pop Up for putting us out there on
Thank you.
Stitcher, on Google. So we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you.
Check out that Comedy
Pop
Pop
Up.
Up Network as well, guys. Yeah, man, we are doing this live in studio, Savage AF. We got Gracy Lace in the building.
Yes, we do.
For those who don't know, she's like the queen of droning, right? So she's out there with the drones. She's the Jason Bourne of drones, or
I'm pretty too.
the Alita battle angel, or the
yes.
What was the Angelina Jolie? The Colombiana one of like the.
No, it wasn't Colombiana.
No, but then the Colombiana popped into my head.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Salt. That was right.
Yes, Salt.
And
Yeah.
the
Well,
motherfucking
Angelina did a
murderer.
lot. So we'll just stick with Salt.
Zoe was Colombiana.
I know you
but
like Zoe.
She's like a Gracie Lace here. She's like
I'm like the Zelda.
Yeah,
Wow.
just killing them out here. Like she'll be standing on top of a cop.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they,
exactly.
And they can't find her. They cannot find her.
That's
Right.
actually happened.
I'm just jumping
That's it,
on
yeah.
the cop.
You know what, though? I got to tell you, other than the fact that you just came in and rubbed your breast on the glass.
I
She
mean,
did-
how
she
else
did.
am
That
I
is
supposed to say
That was a
hello?
great way to start off as a guest on Savage AF.
We just came from the Pacific Northwest. Where
Yes, we
Sir Mix-a-Lot is from Seattle, and he had that song "Put 'Em on the Glass."
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember that, but
Yeah, but no,
that came to mind.
That
when
came
I-
to mind. But you know what? Again, we want to give another shout out to all the audience that came out. 7 shows. They added a show on Saturday, a matinee show. Me and Black Pedro did a show up at Harvey's. We want to thank the owner of Harvey and thank them for bringing us out. It was a great show, great crowd. Thank you, Portland. We're definitely coming back to Portland and do 7 more shows because that's how the fuck we roll.
That's what the fuck we gonna do. So,
God damn it, that's what the hell we gonna do.
Gracie Lace, check this out. We do here on Savage AF. Like I said, we are for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. you got to teach them.
We're for the kids.
You got to teach them. So we do like to talk. Some of these hot topics. Politics and things.
Don't steal Jankos.
Things of that nature.
We're
we
going
have
to talk about some of the things going on.
tweet y'all. We have a whistleblower in the White House.
What?
Trisha, what's her name? Trisha Newbold.
She's tweeting about the orange fuck stick in charge.
Well, no. She actually is testified that she compiled a list of 25 different cases in which she felt that the denials of security clearance that she put forth were reversed sort of wrongly, right? And she's doing that to set a precedent to say that this president
Very good. That was very
his
good
administration is going about security clearances in the wrong way, and she's
We
trying
already
to.
know the president's doing some old nepotism bullshit. His daughter got the talent of a fucking lint ball and the substance of a Twinkie.
Yes.
All right?
Hey,
Fuck it. I don't mean
I
it like
take
that.
that
Shut your mouth.
offensively.
You know what I mean. Don't make me come over there and smack the shit out of you. The bottom line is we know that creepy vampire of her husband of hers, he always looks like he shouldn't be in the sun, or if he was in the sun, he'd be glittering like those vampires.
The Twilight ones?
He's a Twilight vampire,
Those
but he
are the
has
weird
no
vampires.
swag, whatever. You already know what the fuck the deal is. The flat out reason that the president, because he thinks he's a monarch, and they tried to say that with Obama, which wasn't the case. If you're a black man in fucking America, they're not gonna let you get away with so much. But so far, Trump feels like I've gotten away with so much so far. So fuck it, I can have my daughter have no talent whatsoever or no skills, and I can put her in the White House with no security whatsoever. That's what it is. He thinks he can get away with this shit.
He's a bully.
It's not
He's a
confirmed
bully.
yet. It's not confirmed yet, but it is definitely
maybe he
suspicion
wants
and
his
likely.
daughter to
It's
die.
likely that
Yeah.
Jared Kushner and his daughter Ivanka
Jared Kushner
could
God
both
bless
be
you.
part of that. Could be part of that list of 25 people.
They
who-
are on the list. They are on the list.
I didn't think that was confirmed.
Kushner's on the list.
God bless
Yes,
you.
they're both on the
Harry
list.
Kushner.
Harry Kushner. But I'm
Hilarious.
telling you what it is they've always been privileged and they always felt that way. So that's why they want to, just be like, hey, so what? We did it, and the president feels that way too. Think about it. He thinks he's gotten away with the Mueller investigation and this shit's not over. And even though Mueller at the end of the thing said, you are not exonerated. You're still in fucking trouble, orange fuckstick. You're not going to get off with this bullshit.
And it also didn't prove any innocence. It's just they didn't have
No
enough
innocence.
to.
We already know. Everybody know Trump is a douchebag on epic levels.
So of course,
I have one note.
Okay, here
know
you
the
go
way.
with your
know the
note.
way.
I like your Detroit
We
hat.
we constantly say what Trump thinks, and I think it's impossible to know what he thinks because he's an idiot. And I think I said this the last episode too about like whether he's intentionally doing well in certain areas or not. And I don't think it's ever intentional. I think he's really stupid. So I think we should, the way he's acting, maybe
Right.
he's acting that way, but you never know
Or maybe
why.
that's him.
That's him. That's for sure him. But we don't know what he's
You
thinking.
know what you need, Grace? I'm gonna need you to take a drone. I'm gonna need you to fly over it with. I want some ape shit in it, and I want you to drop it on the White House. That's my plan.
That sounds like a great plan. So
I mean,
I'll
use
get
the
right
drum.
on that.
Use
And
the
then
drum.
while playing Jay-Z and Beyonce's Ape Shit.
Yeah.
Like, let that
I
song
want that-
play while you drop
or
it.
like Wiz Khalifa. Like, let's
Yeah.
just do it. Or
Yeah.
New Cypress Hill. Let's just fucking
I just think
pass
that
the knife.
the
Come on.
bottom line is everybody knows the president is a spoiled man child. And did you just actually try to suck the dick of the mic?
Cassie told me that I am
Okay,
not
well, I'm
sucking the
saying
mic
you
right.
looked like you were taking the mic and like you were sucking the dick.
I mean,
Do what you must do.
just making my
If
dad
that's what
proud.
it takes.
If that's
Just
what it
making
takes.
my dad proud. Jeez. Gracie Lace.
Did you just say that?
If you're
Hey,
not-
Dad, I want you to know something.
I can take a microphone like a champ.
If you can take a microphone to the grill, you are. I love you.
Gracie, let them know where they can follow you one more time. You
You can follow me
again,
on
I should say.
Instagram, Captain Chaos.
Captain Chaos.
K-A-Y-O-U-S. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
K-A-Y-O-U-S.
wait. Tell my people. I got a lot of people. So
Hi. You can also follow me, facebook.com/givegrace.
Yeah.
And you can follow me at femdrone.com.
Drone
if you wonder who this handsome young man is sitting here with his shades on,
That's Max the fucking star.
Max, can you?
Yeah, I'm just her hype man. You know what I mean? I got the rag and
partner.
everything.
Are you the Flavor Flav of the drone?
he's
I don't think
chillest.
she needs
go
a,
get-
I don't think
No,
she
she
needs
really
a
doesn't.
hype man.
He's the chillest hype man in the business.
Yeah,
He's
I'm-
like, hey, y'all, check her
I'm the
out.
stoned hype man.
Yeah.
He's like, yo,
He's
this
the
shit
weed
is
man.
hype, man.
He says
Smoking
right now,
like a kush
right now I'm
today.
high.
He's,
as
like,
a-
he's her umbrella guy.
Where am I right now?
Max is kind
What
of the
city is
shit,
it?
actually.
Yeah,
Max is awesome.
Max is high as giraffe pussy right now.
Max is
Max.
Max is such a great drone pilot that he is the one that helped me launch my drone for the very first time ever, and I launched it right in between two power lines in Marina Del Rey.
Zing, 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 zing. Did he?
Nope, didn't hit him.
Oh, there was a good launch.
Yeah.
It was a great launch.
Let's talk about the level of drones. I had a drone experience a couple years ago. Me and three homies from high school, we went over to like Thailand and Myanmar, and drones over the pagodas and it was just
Yeah.
like beautiful and crazy footage.
My daughter's half Thai, so.
Oh wow,
I know
there you
about
go.
Thailand.
There
You know
go.
about it.
Yeah, you been to Bagan? Have you been to Bagan?
Put your
not.
fucking
I
mouth on
have
the
not.
microphone.
Get
Max.
over there.
Yeah,
Get over
I'm
there, bro.
in
Like,
place now.
And if you
What?
Yeah, definitely get over there and see that. But yeah, it was just amazing to see this thing happening. And like the first drones I kind of heard about were like the military ones. So then to see them like in this consumer
killing.
market now.
Oh, no, a lot of people-
not with bombs attached, obviously, but same concept, really.
No,
Game
I'm
changer.
telling you, if you ever teach me how to use drones, a lot of motherfuckers are gonna die.
Is it a thing
I'm
where
letting you know right now.
to get to sort of your level, is that just about practicing by yourself? Did you go to school for it? Is there a program?
Go to school for
People
droning?
ask me how hard it is to learn. I'm like, how many video games did you
Did you
play as a
play?
kid?
Wow.
That's all that matters. Because if you play
We're
video
80s
games, you'll be
babies.
flying
That's
in
it.
like one day.
Right.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
One day.
Just
If
making
you play
sure.
Tetris, you're good.
Yeah.
But I was told something that will always like speak to me, that passion doesn't come from you really wanting to know something.
Right.
It's you find something that you like, and then you realize that you're good at it, and then it becomes a passion.
Or you like it long enough until you're good at it.
Until you're good at it, and then once you get good
But
at
most
it,
people,
it can,
if they suck,
yes.
they quit, right?
Well,
So-
yeah. I mean that sounds like some comics I know.
Heyo.
Ron White used to have one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or
well,
he
Ron
still
White
does.
Ron White's
And he
funny,
lived in
but
the-
there's some
and he
cats
lived in the
that's-
canyon,
Yeah, they're
and he
funny.
would fly it all over the
I'm
canyon.
hating. I'm hating. Shout out to all you comics that don't work on your shit, you little bitch ass
Yeah, you
comics.
suck ass comics.
Suck ass comics. Hope you get a yeast infection in your eyelid. Fuck you.
All right. Shang is king of the non sequiturs here on the show.
But we were just talking
on
about Trump, and we
tangents.
went. I know we went from the bagag, but we was talking about the Trump and the fucking
And the drones.
security and the drones and that's yeah.
But in terms of like,
Way
so
to go.
the drones you guys use, like, what are those? Those aren't like the $50 joints, right? Those are
They're
like
good drones?
This is like,
No, like $60 on
You
it.
said
Yeah,
Really?
I think that
I was like, no, I just can't fucking.
we have a whole fleet.
you have
Yeah,
a
we got
full
the whole
fleet of
thing.
drones.
Yeah.
You invading somewhere?
Please
What
help
you
me
doing,
kill.
yo?
Please help me kill some people.
I mean, we can talk about this later.
I'm
Okay.
talking about
I
it
don't,
on
I'm
air.
not trying to get my
So-
license revoked,
so
sir.
I wanna-
I'm with the FAA.
I feel
take
that
my
we should
shit
use
serious.
drones, not drones.
Oh wait,
like
no.
We should
Hold on,
use
hold on, no.
drones.
I want to hear this. Wait, you said were you joking
What?
about with the FAA? Like,
No, we're both licensed drone pilots, so you have to
okay.
actually.
See, this is what the fuck
What?
I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
This is federal stuff.
Right. So you're not
We
backyard
actually-
barbecue
have
doing this.
No.
So talk to me about
licenses
this.
that
People
came,
can die.
like licenses that say Federal Aviation Administration with our name.
No
Whoa,
way.
Okay,
True
hold on.
story.
All right, so get off into this for me, guys. Like, what is this about? How does one get into that? What are the
No,
requirements? How do you do
let's
it?
not let's not talk about that. How do you get it to porn? Let's talk about porn.
Well, basically, you can just go on Craigslist.
They overlap at some
Jay
point.
News is like, yeah,
Hold
porn
on,
with
no.
people.
I actually do want to hear about this.
So
This is very
I wanna hear about
there's
porn.
it's a process. So it's a full test. It's very similar to taking a pilot's test. You learn
Are you serious? Wow,
aeronautical aviation. You have to know a lot of the things that pilots would have to know other than what you would need for a fixed wing. So you don't learn actually what's inside of an actual airplane.
Right.
But you learn everything else.
Yeah, I mean, you're operating in the same airspace, so you
Yeah.
got to know the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Right.
There's planes coming through and stuff.
That's so cool.
what kind of altitudes can you reach with like your top notch level drone?
Legally or otherwise?
Well, it
Bro,
depends.
give me the ring.
So basically,
Legally.
legally, you
Fuck
can only
legally.
fly 400 feet above ground level.
All right.
But
that's-
there's exceptions to everything. So it depends if there's towers. It depends if you're on a mountain. It
I was about to
depends.
say.
The
Yeah.
software
Because
lets
you
go
said
to like
you said
1500.
you said ground level.
But-
So
Correct.
if I go on higher ground, that's higher
true. No,
altitude.
It's true. It's above
No.
ground levels, the whole thing, AGL, and then wherever
I
you
say
launch
that-
from,
hold
you
up.
can go 400 from
Wait,
there.
From there.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about the illegal part
It's
of it.
all mathematical.
I know.
We said
but
we weren't gonna, but let's.
let's stop it. This is a radio show called Savage as Fuck. Listen,
Everyone's asleep.
I want to hear the illegal. No, but this is a podcast too, so I want the illegal part. I want to hear that. People
So
want to hear the illegal
shit.
part.
People are fucking doing illegal shit all the
I
time.
love that.
And
It's
what's
kinda like
interesting,
graffiti. It's like modern-
It's like drones are in beta. Like I literally, I feel like we should all, like all of us that are good at it, should just be fucking given drones because the shit falls out of the sky and they don't know what's gonna happen until it does.
What?
So, no punk. So like,
I never heard that. Listen,
No funk.
if I ever get hit in the head with a drone, I don't know who the fuck to come to.
I mean, seriously, like
Drone attack.
Probably heard drone.
it
probably
would
heard
probably
drone.
be. I have many a drones that are shark food right now. I have some that have.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, they just fall.
Wow.
So-
Wow.
So okay, so then you give us the 400 above ground level, but what height could you reach with one of these drones? Like
It'll go to like 1500 before it actually cuts you off again. Like you
Wow.
could turn
I
off
mean,
the first
I feel like
block and then it
without
blocks you for
saying
real.
So
that
they're
we've
built-
actually
they're built-in
done it,
blocks,
but we.
yeah. Or
I
else-
feel like we've seen
yeah.
up to almost 3,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm not talking about what you've done. Legend has it though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I heard
Legend
from
has
a
it.
guy.
Yeah, that
But when
is.
they
I heard from a
fall
heard
and
from
they
a
cut
heard,
through
yeah.
your arm, man, that
Oh
shit
my God.
sucks.
Ouch.
So wait, the reason that they fail at that height is because of
I think they just block it because
Transmission.
you're actually getting into airplane helicopter zone.
Oh, so do you
for
think there's a
real.
block?
Oh, for
it?
sure. In
That
the
blocks
software.
up
You know what though?
It actually
software?
like the birth of the real force field happened where I was at a
I-
stadium and I was trying to get in and put a
They'll shut
circle
you
around
down.
it and there's an actual force field that you can push forward and go full throttle
they'll
and
shut
it'll
you
just
down.
curve around and you're stuck. Just like it's like sci-fi, you know, like
What do you mean
Star
stuck?
They did that to me in
It's a
Guatemala.
force field, like
Yeah.
fucking Star Trek.
But what do you
up
mean
Star Trek.
stuck? Like you don't get it back?
like
Stuck.
you hit it, like you see the circle on the map
But you
and you
can go
just hit
around
it
it.
and
It's-
it'll go in a circle
That's so
around
cool.
it.
You can't go
It's
through
a,
it.
it is a force
But
field.
Actually hitting
can't-
a force field.
But it's not a. It's more like radio frequencies that are keeping it from.
It's
moving.
just the block
It's
in
not
the
like a
GPS software,
Yeah.
but it
Right, right.
feels like a force field.
Right, right,
I
right,
mean,
that's
I
what I'm
need
saying, yeah, yeah.
photons
It's not
and
like a
all that.
physical-
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can't.
So is it like what is it? Like what kind of shield is it? Like a
I don't know.
code?
In
It shows a
Guatemala,
circle
I
on
tried
the
to go
map
over a
and you're
wall
just
and it wouldn't
blocked,
let
you
me.
know?
Okay,
That's so
it's a force
crazy.
field. It's basically electronic waves that are sent in a crosshair pattern.
Exactly.
And what it does is the crosshair pattern
Fucking
disrupts. That was me. No, it's sent in a crosshair pattern. So anything that comes through there that doesn't match that frequency gets immediately stopped. They've been
Why
having
can't
that
we
for a
do that
while.
with condoms?
And I know you're
Why
wondering,
can't we
why
do
do
that
I
with
fucking
regular
know
planes?
this?
I was.
With
You were
regular
wondering, how does he
planes?
know
Yeah.
this? Why can't he do it?
Well, if a regular plane was just flying and then hit a wall,
No, the reason they can't do it,
it's not like a drone
No,
that's
it would
hovering.
just bounce off.
the reason they can't do it with a plane is because most planes that move at that speed,
Yeah.
the frequency that they hit the wall with, they can go straight
Yeah,
through
the
it.
amount of force. Yeah.
The amount of force. A drone can't get that much force to go through those waves. I know that I've turned it into a technical thing, but
Thank you, genius.
look at people on IG are like, the fuck are you talking about? How
Show
high are
those
you right
titties.
now?
That nigga said a cross pattern. What the fuck?
The fuck is that? Yeah,
The
hey man,
cross
hey homie,
pattern.
what's the cross pattern?
Ugh.
No, it's a cross pattern. Yeah,
It's a fucking cross pattern.
Exactly.
Come on,
It's very
guys.
simple.
pattern that's
Who's not up on their
Fucking
force field
easy.
technology?
Now, who doesn't know that? But
Get up on
speaking
it.
of force field, you know what I think we need a force field around? We need a force field around the White House because I'm going to tell you right now, they are doing some dumb shit. They actually think they're going to run on getting rid of health care. That is hilarious.
Oh, Lord.
Even the toothless fucking Trump drones, see how I tied that back in?
Yep.
That are following this bitch.
Yeah.
They even know. I need health care. I can't get my sister Agatha some extra teeth and a
I don't know
kidney.
where to get health without it.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I just.
And how was Obama bad and Trump is so wonderful?
How was Obama bad? Well, no, the people that said Obama bad was only like 38%. He left with one of the highest approval ratings of a president. Ready?
he was wonderful.
Ever. Not sometimes, ever. And also his policies are the ones that actually made Trump successful. So that's why I hear all these people say Trump did it by himself. No, he fucking didn't. He can barely figure out which porn star he paid off. So everybody out there that's listening, if you really believe that this dude came up with all this shit by himself and it
He
wasn't
should
some
have picked
people
a different color tanning
exactly.
solution.
Yeah, I mean, especially he's like a giant Oompa Loompa. He just looks like the Oompa Loompa.
Loompa-dee-doo. Hey.
I'm just saying, I just feel like that the people that follow him, they're just getting dumber and dumber, and I don't want to apologize to him. I say this on the show all the time. Everybody's trying to say, well, what can we do to, help them out? Fuck all of them. Fuck all 38% of them.
Population
Fuck all y'all.
control.
All of them.
Die.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, seriously, I want to put Clorox in your fucking water and just watch you just drink it and die.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sick
well,
of you motherfuckers.
I'm sure his
Sick of you
drone-like followers are loving this new news as well. And if
guess
you're just
what?
tuning in, we are.
Did you just give
we,
the
we
finger
are
roll
listening
thing?
to Savage AF right here on Marcus King.
Cassie's fingering us over here like
Cassie's
so
over here
hard.
fingers. Our super producer actually runs her fingers back and forth in a circular motion, giving me the finger as we're supposed to wrap up. You know
Nope,
what?
that's not what that
Circular
means.
motion.
That's not what that means.
That she's giving me the finger. Yeah, women don't get it. When you give me the fuck you finger sign, I'm gonna go yes. I'm not. It's not like fuck you. All right, if that's what you
Okay.
need.
It's not a question.
Yeah.
When they do that, no, when they do that,
Consent.
it's not.
You sure?
It's not like a will
Pedro,
you?
you sure?
Will you? Fuck you. No.
Me too.
It's like, please.
So
It's a
guys,
please,
if
fuck
you're just tuning in, this is Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash
Dash Comedy.
Comedy. We're here with Gracy Lace.
Gracie Lace.
I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang.
And guys, check this out. So we were just talking about Trump, but basically being a jackhole.
Wave to everybody.
And one of his latest moves is he wants to cut aid, or is cutting aid to
He's cutting aid.
El Salvador,
He's mad at-
Guatemala,
No more
Guatemala.
AIDS.
and
Yeah.
the Honduras.
No,
right?
not AIDS. Aid. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. I
Three
do it all the
countries.
time.
Three
I'm
countries:
pretty.
El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras. He's cutting aid to,
And
in response to the border conflict.
thing.
Right?
He wants,
this wall.
Because he wants his wall.
He wants his wall, so he's going to cut
Because
aid
he's
to
a
defend.
bitch.
Which is one of these things you don't realize, right? Like it sounds like, okay, you're gonna punish these countries for, I don't know, sending refugees to us or whatever.
But no,
or
it's-
immigrants. But
It's
the
not.
reality is, when you cut aid to countries like that, it only exacerbates the migration problem. Like
Right.
if they have less aid at home, then that's gonna mean more people need to leave that place
to get aid. He's fucking stupid, dude.
So
and he dissed Puerto Rico. So I'm letting all the Puerto Ricans. You see him in New York City, you know what to
Fuck
do.
him up.
Whippa,
cut him deep, man.
stabbing deep.
But it's just it's part of that. It's part of the.
Are we allowed to say that on there?
It's part of that culture of
late.
Where does
it's been said.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I feel like that's the best thing that you've said today.
Thank you.
Hilarious.
You know what? I feel a little wet. I
It's
feel a little
okay.
wet. It's okay.
That makes one.
That's one. Yeah.
Well, if we're wondering why
I tried.
Shang's going through some kind of menstrual cycle, that's because you're listening to Savage AF.
Really, Pedro? No.
You just said you were wet, sir. I'm gonna
I
need you
feel a little
to.
moist.
I'm gonna need you
I
to-
feel like that. I
Yeah.
got
Oh,
a lot of
speaking
pre-
of wet, I
little
think
bit
that
of
our
pre-com.
alcohol should be here anytime soon.
Little bit of
That is
pre-com.
hilarious.
really
Meanwhile, Gracie Lace gets Guest of the Year for
Hi.
ordering
Yes, you do.
alcohol
Did
to
you-
the studio.
Did you really
which
order alcohol?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Which has
Saucy
not
like
happened.
Wow.
a motherfucker shit.
that
All
shit is
right.
off the chain, girl. You are
Look at
We're
working.
this.
about to get drunk
Oh,
on Savage
It's on the
AF.
way. Look, it's almost here.
We're almost here.
3:52. It's gonna be here.
Oh
gonna-
shit! Well, guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
We're going to this commercial break in a minute.
Okay.
Bye.
But check this out. I do want to kind of highlight this idea that the things
Yes.
this Trump culture, it's a self-defeating culture, right? Like, so you have this idea like, oh, China, we're in this trade deficit, so we're gonna tariffs and we're gonna fight China in this trade war. Well, guess what? The tariffs just taxed American companies harder and made it harder for those companies to operate in America. So great job on fighting for that, guys. Oh, guess what? You don't want a horde of immigrants, of orcs coming from Honduras towards you, right? You don't want that. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna make their country poorer by taking away aid from them? Guess what? More orcs, motherfucker. More orcs, bitch.
More whores. More,
yes.
Now, I don't think that. Now, if whores were coming over, if whores were coming over the border, I don't think we'd stop.
Well, that's not an
I
if,
don't think
but
Trump
that's just
would
not the
stop
ones that
them.
stop it.
I mean, I know that if there was whores trying to break into my house, I would let them.
I mean, why isn't he stopping any of the Russians?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, see?
And-
or
and-
or any of those.
You know
hot,
what? She better watch.
Those hot
Hey, what's
whore-
going on, y'all?
Those hot whore
Listen,
women.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. You better be quiet. What you're saying, young lady.
Sorry.
Okay. You know why? We don't want you to end up.
Woman falls in shower.
Yeah, and she falls in shower and dies because bullet was already on floor in shower.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So.
Brakes fail every day.
Oh God! Did you see her just titty fuck herself with the mic?
Hey, that's gonna get us followers.
That's
we like
gonna get
that,
us
guys.
followers.
Check this out, Savage AF, right here on Marcus
It's a
King
crazy
Presents Dash
show
Comedy.
today.
We are gonna take a small break.
We're gonna take a little break.
We're still waiting for Adam 22 to hit the building, but that's supposed to
are
go
we-
down, y'all.
Are we really listening? Are we gonna play another song from the album?
Yeah,
Victory Lap. Okay,
That's cool. Yeah, there we go.
playing-
More Nipsey for you,
that's
and
all
then
we're playing today.
and then
Some
we
Nipsey
are
Hussle.
we are going to talk about this Nipsey Hussle situation, y'all, when we get back. Stay tuned.
Nipples and hustles.
Savage, a different
Yeah.
hustle, different nipples.